Alright, so what I'm gonna start is removing the shipping plugs on it to put those L fittings. So let's remove this one. So just take your time, guys. Just do one thing at a time. Don't try to go at 100 miles an hour, because when you do, you fucked up. Right, son?
Indeed.
Indeed. So I'm gonna put some Teflon on it. Okay, just put it on. I guess now you gotta tighten this nut. I got my wrenches right here. I don't know what wrenches it is.
Probably the one you're holding.
It's not a 17.
Need bigger?
Yeah, let me try that one. Yep.
Look at that. Smooth as a baby.
Alright guys, we got one down. Let me just work on the other side now.
Gray interior, let's go.
Alright. So we're done with that. Let's go to the next step, guys. Alright guys, so the next thing we're gonna do, I'm getting too old for this shit. Don't laugh at me. So we're gonna put the female side to the male side over here. So I like it, they all came capped, so you make sure you have no dirt or debris inside of it. I really like the idea. Very smart. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's the short hose, just in case. You always do it by hand. Don't do it with own tool or anything. Do it by hand first. And then grab your tool and then tighten it. Don't overkill it, like I said. Just you want to do just enough. Okay. Then now we'll do the other one. Again, the female side. Alright, again guys, if you find that it's too high, you just could loosen the screw right here, bring it down to your liking, and just retighten it again. Okay, that I like that. So I'll make sure I'm in tight. I'll do the same thing for the other one, because they say slightly up, but I don't know how much slightly up they want it. So that's slightly enough. So again, I'm gonna loosen this side. turn it, and tighten it. Right there. Did I went down more on the other one? Yeah, I went down more on the other one. There we go. Alright, guys. So the next step, they want you to put it through here, coming out to the bottom of the frame. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Through here. Without pinching your fingers. Right there. Put the cap back on because it came off on my end. There you go. Nice and neat. Check if it's snug. Check. There we go. Do the same thing for the other one. Alright guys, I'm gonna repeat the same thing for that side. And we come back and we'll see what's next to do. Alright guys, so the next step we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the medium fittings and we're gonna pop them here. But before we pop them here, we gotta put some flex tape, whatever the heck this called. Teflon tape, flex tape. You know I'm tired, right? Let me cut a piece. And I like to put it at the direction that I'm gonna turn it at. There we go. Okay, so here comes the first fitting. Let's do it by hand first. Okay. So, I need a bigger one, so it's gonna be, I believe it's a 7/8. Yep, 7/8, and then the other one should be the 11/16. So you're gonna hold one end, tighten the other end. Don't over tighten it, just get it there. Okay, we're good. Nice and snug. I didn't kill it, I didn't over tighten it. It's just there. So let's do the same thing. I'm gonna repeat the same thing to the other side. After I'm done with that, I'll come back to you guys and we'll see what we do next. So the next we're gonna do, I found a Schrader valve that I use for the AC. You could take the Schrader off the AC component. So I could use this one to remove whatever air I have here. Then after done with the air here, I got my air compressor over there, and I'm gonna fill it up with air. It needs to be to 45 to 50 psi. I'm just gonna put it to 45 just to be on the safe side. Okay. The same thing goes for the other one. So let me get my air hose over here and prep this, and then I'll show you the first step for this one. Okay, so I'll be back, guys. All right, so we move the cap right here. It's like the same one you find in the tire, but don't lose it though. So put it right in the front right there. Take your Schrader valve, turn it counterclockwise. So see whatever air you have there. Okay, now that you release all the air, tighten it back up again. Don't like over tighten it, like killing it. Tighten it. And you gotta put the 45 to 50 psi of pressure in here. But I'm going to 45 only, just to be on the safe side. Guys, so I fill up both cylinders, this one and the other one over there, to 45 psi of pressure, and I do not hear no leaks coming out of the line or anything. So if you hear anything, any leaks or anything, just double check, make sure everything is fine, and then check your air again. All right, so I did both of them. I put them both to 45. Now we gotta figure out what's the next step. I believe the next step is putting the other lines to that and setting that up and filling up with fluid. And then we gotta bleed the system after this. Okay? So let me set myself up and I'll come back real quick in a minute and we check out what's going on. Alright guys. Alright, so after we finish putting air on the hydraulic part over there, the next step is put these two big fittings right over here on one hoses and these two other big fittings on the other long hoses over there. So I'm gonna show you how to do one. I'm gonna put Teflon tape on it because I'm paranoid, like always. That will never change. So when you cut the zip ties out, just be careful you don't cut the lines. There you go. So you don't need to unravel it, just enough so you can put it on. Now let me go get my tools and Teflon tape. Okay, so you just do one at a time. Teflon, one tool. Where's the other tool? I ate it. Tastes like chicken. Oh, here's the other tool. All right. So let's double check, make sure that it fits right. So we got 11/16. Yep, on the small one. And then the 7/8 on the big one. All right, so let me put Teflon tape. Yeah, but the way I put Teflon tape, I just go with the same direction that I'm gonna tighten. So if I'm going this way to tighten, I'm going the same direction with the Teflon. Yeah, see how it's just dirty? You don't want dirty Teflon. So take the piece, chuck it, and grab a new piece now. Doesn't have to be that big, it's just as soon as I'm done playing with it, I'll let you know. Okay. Like I said, just go in the same direction that, like, you're gonna go screw something. Well, as soon as you get it off my hand and into where I need to put it at. Alright, so now you grab the big one, that's this one right there, has the female end, and this is the male end. Do it by hand first, always do everything by hand first. You can feel if you cross thread or not. You don't want, there's something you don't want to mess up on. Okay, so I got that one. Let me prep this one. Get a little piece, chuck it. Let go, okay. I like these, but I hate them at the same time. It's like a love and hate relationship. Cause they get so with static. Let go of me. Okay. Damn it. It's alive. I like this part, so I'm gonna chuck it as soon as I can chuck it. Okay, get off me. Okay, it's off me. Grab the other big piece. Screw it on. Again, do it by hand. You don't want to mess this up. Doing nice by hand. So, one side for this to hold it. Going for back here. I really like that they put these little boots on it, because it's one of my little things. Like, I don't want no dirt and stuff getting inside of it. So again, don't kill it, just do enough. And since my hands are weak, can't really do much. One more for snugging purposes. Okay, snug it, don't overkill it. Okay, so we're good right there. The same thing for the other one. I forgot about the other one for a minute. One more should do it. As soon as I can grab it, because I have no feelings on my hands whatsoever. Okay, that's good enough for me. Alright guys, repeat the same process on the other hose. So let me finish the other hose and we get back to the next procedure, okay? But you're done, jump to the next one. Alright guys, so now we're on the power unit itself. So first step, we got remove these plugs out of the way. You can do it by hand or get a tool, whatever. And I like it has a little oil ring in it, so that's cool. So matter of fact, let's do the hardest one first. Let's put this one back. Let's do the hardest one first. That has to be the bottom one. There we go. So start from the bottom. Now I'm gonna put some Teflon. Even though it has a little gasket, but I'm gonna put a little bit of Teflon on it. Not much. Just to be on the safe side. So if I'm going this way to tighten it, I'm going the same direction. Okay, so let's do the bottom one, tighten the bottom one. Because if we put the one on top first, then it'll be in the way, and then you gotta get to the bottom one, and it's leaking fluid. Take this out the way first. Kind of weird, doesn't go all the way in first. Yes, it does. Do you go through? Negative. Again, I'm using the 7/8 again. Nice and slow. Take your time, nobody's rushing. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna put the cap back on because I don't want no dirt or debris or anything goes back in it. And voila. Alright, let's do the next one now. Before I do that, I need a Teflon. Okay. Loosen this one. Try doing it by hand. Oh, wait. Get this out the way so it won't be bothering you. And ouch. Nice and slow. You don't want to cross thread this, so take your time. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, grab it. Your wrench. Okay, snug right there. I'm just gonna tie a little more. Okay, we're good right there. I'm gonna put this back on so I don't want to get the fitting dirty. There you go. Okay, that's my happy dance. It's copyrighted. Don't you guys dare take it.
I can't even take it.
Nope, you're my son.
But I still can't take it.
Nope. Alright guys, so let me read up on the next procedure and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so we have collected the hoses already, and to be honest with you, I went ahead and I bled it without the camera because I didn't wanted to concentrate with it, but I did it like at least 6 or 7 times bleeding this thing. So so you use the blocks. They want you to lift it up. So use 2 large blocks and 1 small block for each one, and then you lift it up, and then you go up before you lock it. You go up before you hit the first lock, and then you stop it, and then you go back down. You gotta do that 3 times, and after you do that 3 times, you take the screw and you unscrew it, and you hear the air, and you actually see the air coming out of the cylinder on each one. So after you do it a couple of times, honestly I did it like 6 or 7 times, to be honest. So as you do that a couple of times, it should go up and down normally. So my next step is I'm gonna put it underneath the car and to see if it lifts it up. So let me set the camera down, let me bring the car back in, set everything up, and we'll see how it goes. So but the bleeding procedure, that's the longest thing that took. Building it and putting everything together is quick. It took me long because I'm recording at the same time. But the bleeding procedure takes a minute to do. So just take your time, do it right. And if you have any questions or anything, either hit them up or hit me up on YouTube, and I'll leave me a message and I'll try to help you through it. But let's put it underneath the car and let's see how it does. All right. Alright guys, see you in a minute. Alright everyone, this is the moment of truth. I'm about to go up with it. So I'm gonna get to the first click. Okay. After I pass the first click, I'm gonna go back down with it again to lock it. Okay, she's locked now, so let me put this back here and let's recheck everything. Where's the light bulb? Okay, got my lightsaber here. Boom. Alright, so she's locked in place right there. That's the first lock right there, and she is hooked onto the chassis pretty well. So where is it? Oh, down here. Sorry guys. She's hooked up to the chassis. And so, and then the other side as well. Alright, let's check the passenger side. I'm on the driver's side. Let's go around. Let me take my lightsaber. Boom, boom. Do it again. Alright. See more. We have more lighting. I'm gonna put more lighting in the garage, guys. So she looks like she's in place very well. Let me turn the light again for you guys. She looks like she's in place. So I'm gonna go up more again to see. Go in the second lock position, and we'll find out. All right, so let's go up together, guys. Let me get up because my old ass can't get up like this anymore. Let's go around. Watch out, buddy.
I'm out of your way. And your lock number 2.
All right, let's see. Lock it.
And she's locked.
All right, guys, she's locked in place. So now let's try bringing down the car. That's the scary part.
We need to take off the lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up again a little bit. Let me take out the lock from one side, but while my son take out the lock from the other side. Good?
Yeah.
Just gotta flip it over, the thing. So this thing right here has to be flipped over, so she can go back down. You got the other side? Let me double check. Let me double check. Sorry that my paranoia kills you. Yeah. The other side's flipped over. Alright, so let's bring down the car. Hopefully it comes down even. Because it goes up even, but it comes down uneven. So, but it had no weight on it. Maybe with the weight, she'll go down.
She goes down here.
She went down even, guys. That's the part I was scared of. Alright, so I think we are good to go. Sorry for my mess. That's why I cleaned up earlier, because I know I'm gonna make another mess in the garage. So, oh, coffee cups, don't worry about that. Can't even see that. Alright, so the good thing having children, they can help you clean up. Where you going? Dude, come back.
This shall guide my path.
Oh, damn it. So, alright guys, so I keep going telling you a review how I'm going along with the lift. I'm still a little iffy about it. I don't know if it's safe or not. So I'm gonna keep using it since I have a lot of more projects to do with the car, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. So up to next time, peace, and see you later, guys.